The year is 1336 BC. At the height of ancient Egypt's golden age, the most powerful woman in the world abruptly vanishes from history without a trace. She wasn't just a queen. She was a living goddess, co-ruling the empire alongside her husband, possessing a beauty that captivated the entire Nile. Her name was Nefertiti. But by the 12th year of her husband's reign, every relief, every inscription bearing her name was suddenly erased, wiped away as if she never existed. Was she murdered? Banished? Or did she mastermind the greatest identity swap in history? Join us as we step into the ultimate archaeological detective story. The hunt for the lost mummy of the Queen of the Nile. To understand why Nefertiti's disappearance sent shockwaves through history, we have to travel back in time. Nefertiti, a name meaning the beautiful one has come. Together with her husband, Pharaoh Akhenaten, she engineered the most radical religious revolution in Egyptian history, abolishing hundreds of traditional gods to worship just one, the sun disk, Aten. Take a look at this ancient artifact, the Wilbur plaque. In the ancient Egyptian world, the pharaoh was always depicted as massively superior in size. But here, Nefertiti is carved almost equal in stature to her husband. She didn't stand in the pharaoh's shadow, she co-ruled. Certain reliefs even depict her holding a scepter, smiting her enemies, a supreme authority traditionally reserved only for male pharaohs. Yet, right when the dynasty reached its pinnacle of power, around the 12th year of Akhenaten's reign, all images of Nefertiti vanished entirely. No more inscriptions, no more royal decrees mentioned her name. Why? Historians are fiercely divided into three schools of thought. She died suddenly from a devastating plague that swept through the city of Amarna. Instead, it suggests the city was abandoned due to chronic economic and social hardships. However, recent research has cast doubt on the epidemic hypothesis, as the remains show no signs of the plague. She fell from grace after failing to provide a male heir, having given birth to 6 daughters. She never actually vanished. To hold on to absolute power as her husband grew weak, she disguised herself as a man, taking on a new name. Pharaoh Smenkhkar or Nefertiti, to rule Egypt from the shadows. If Nefertiti is dead, where is her mummy? The search exploded when archaeologists entered tomb KV35 in the Valley of the Kings. Here, in a sealed side chambers, they discovered 3 mummies without coffins, heavily desecrated by ancient tomb raiders. Two of them were dubbed the Elder Lady and the Younger Lady. Instantly, the archaeological world split into two warring camps. A group of scientists, led by renowned Egyptologist Joan Fletcher, confidently declared, "The Younger Lady is Nefertiti." The evidence? This mummy died in her late 30s or early 40s, perfectly matching Nefertiti's estimated age of death. Furthermore, digital 3D reconstructions of the mummy's facial structure showed a striking resemblance to the legendary Nefertiti bust in Berlin. But archaeology is never that simple. The opposing side quickly threw cold water on the theory. Subsequent DNA testing revealed another shocking truth. The Elder Lady was actually Queen Tutankhamun, Akhenaten's mother, and the Younger Lady? Her DNA proved she was the biological mother of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, King Tut. But she was also Akhenaten's full sister. While some ancient records hint that Nefertiti might have been a cousin or a wife, the fact that the Younger Lady is a full sister makes scientists doubt whether this is truly Nefertiti or a different forgotten royal princess. The door to finding Nefertiti slammed shut once again. But the hunt never truly stopped. In 2015, one of the most wild and sensational theories in modern archaeology was put forward by Dr. Nicholas Reeves. He claimed Queen Nefertiti's tomb was never lost. It is actually hiding right next to us, concealed directly behind the wall of her son's tomb. King Tutankhamun. Reeves discovered micro-scratches on the painted plaster walls of King Tut's burial chamber. When high-resolution laser scans and thermal imaging were applied, scientists detected traces of two secret doorways that had been filled in and painted over. The theory goes like this: King Tutankhamun died suddenly at the age of 19, long before his own grand royal tomb could be finished. In a rush to bury him, the high priests decided to split the pre-existing tomb of Queen Nefertiti. King Tut was laid to rest in the outer chamber, while Nefertiti still rests peacefully in the hidden room behind that wall, surrounded by her untouched, legendary treasures. If this proves true, it would be the greatest archaeological discovery of the 21st century, eclipsing even the discovery of King Tut's tomb in 1922. However, to this day, the Egyptian government remains extremely cautious, holding back from drilling into the priceless wall to verify it. Thousands of years have passed, and the desert sands have fiercely guarded the secrets of the most beautiful queen of the Nile. Nefertiti might be resting in a hidden chamber right behind her son. Or her mummy could be the desecrated Younger Lady, currently bearing the scars of history. But wherever her physical remains lie, one thing is certain, succinct. Nefertiti successfully carved her name into eternity as an undying symbol of beauty, power, and unresolved mystery. What about you? Which theory do you believe? Is Nefertiti the mutilated Younger Lady mummy, or is she still sleeping soundly behind the walls of King Tut's tomb? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the ancient past, don't forget to hit like, Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next historical mystery. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.